What's up, Raiders? It's your boy Groovinator, and we have some more shenanigans today. But before we get into those shenanigans, I need you all to do me a personal favor. I need you to go right below the video and click that little like button on the video. I need you to depress the subscribe button so you can subscribe to my channel. I need you to click that little bell so you guys can be the first to know when I got some new content up. Also, when you guys get a chance, right underneath my name, there should be a little website. It says www.raidersoflostflicks.com. Next time you're in the bathroom taking care of some business, maybe check out the website. Read a couple articles. It's pretty fun stuff. Leave comments on those articles. Subscribe to the channel. Can't stress it enough. Trust enough. Can't stress enough how important it is to let the little guys grow. All right, and those things help out the channel. They help out the website. They give you more exciting features that you guys can enjoy in your leisure. Anyways, let's get into this article. I was watching the High Council last night. As you can see, I'm wearing my World Class Bullshitters Patreon t-shirt. Those guys are awesome. I recommend you check them out if you haven't checked them out already. They're the best. But the High Council is basically when all of the Fandom Menace big tops get together once a week and hash out some of the crazy things going on in the pop culture world and some of the SJW politics and things like that. So that stream lasted 4 hours. It was amazing. I mean, it was hilarious. There was Ethan Van Sciver wasn't there, but Jeremy had some surprise guests that made it really funny to watch. I didn't want to miss a single minute of it, but this news came down in the middle of that stream, as sometimes these things do. They develop late in the day, and I didn't get a chance to make a video on it last night because after that stream I was too tired to even talk. So I'm going to address this now. Basically, we're looking at Frank Oz, and Frank Oz had some shenanigans happen to him last year when somebody was accusing him, or not accusing him. Yeah, they were accusing him. All right, basically, some SJW idiot had claimed that Bert and Ernie, beloved characters of Sesame Street, were the first gay Muppets, and Sesame Street was really classy. They came out and said, you know, this is a children's show. We're not talking about, you know, gay, straight, and sex and all that. We're talking about, you know, learning maths and learning how to be friends and things like that, which is the important part. I grew up on Sesame Street. I adore it. It kind of upset me a little bit, too. I'm like, why are we bringing sex into this, too? But that's what SJWs do. They bring sex and race and genders into everything and make it a big issue when an issue wasn't even there to begin with. Like I always say, SJWs are solutions looking for problems. But anyways, Frank Oz defended that, and I defended Frank Oz because, you know what, this guy was the voice of Yoda, you know what I mean? And many characters on Sesame Street and the Muppet Show, and very famous guy. Famous for doing Yoda, but he's also a director as well. But anyways, this particular article right here, Frank Oz dislikes what's happening to the Muppets, Sesame Street, but loves The Last Jedi. Oh, ouch. All right. Quote, the movie didn't fill their expectations, Oz said, The Last Jedi Backlash, but as filmmakers, we're not here to fill people's expectations. Oh, God. This is what I keep talking about all the time. Constantly, businesses attacking customers, saying, we're not here for you. Yes, you are here for you. We depend on you for our income. This is going on in every single industry. But in pop culture and movies, it's especially jarring, considering that you need your fans and you need your audience for your income, for your very livelihood. But every time somebody complains, they attack the toxic fandom. You can't be a fan of anything and have any kind of expectations. You just have to take what you're given and like it. That's the way these people view us. Anyways, let's get into this stuff here, all right? This is from IndieWire, all right? Steve Green. With a performing and directing career like Frank Oz's, one with plenty of contributions to storytelling franchises, still going strong after decades of existence, chances were good that not all of them would continue the way he'd wanted. Speaking as an SXSW event at the Austin Convention Center on Monday afternoon, moderated by IndieWire's Eric Cohn. The veteran filmmaker and voice of a number of characters spoke about his lengthy career, including the existing state of a handful of beloved film and TV series, the ones that I just mentioned most likely. Unfortunately, Sesame Street is only a shadow of what it's become now. They're just aiming it to little kids, and I'm unhappy about that. I would like to be there. I used to go like 2 days a year just to show everybody how it used to be, Oz said. The long-running children's program isn't the only Henson property that has slid in Oz's esteem. In addition to voicing the characters of Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, and others stretching back to the Muppets' early days, Oz went on to direct The Muppets Take Manhattan in 1984. When discussing the recent slate of Muppets films began with James Bobbin's 2011 entry, The Muppets, Oz seemed to imply that the latest generation of films aren't as connected to their predecessors as he would like to be. I thought the first one was really smarmy. These are my brothers and sisters working in the movie, and they didn't have a good time. When we did movies, we had a great time because Jim was collaborative. This is not what happened in the first movie, Oz said. I thought there was wonderful things in it, but in general I started to vomit when these things get over sentimental and sweet. It's all because Disney doesn't understand purity. Woo. Throwing some shade at Disney, Frank Oz. Oz also described his dissatisfaction with the movies extended beyond the film itself and into the way the puppeteer cast and crew were treated during the film's rollouts. Disney didn't want the puppeteers on the red carpet because what they wanted at the time was the opportunity as a corporation to have many people do a character, which means that they could have a Kermit on a cruise and Kermit in the movie at all at the same time. So they didn't want people to identify with Dave Goelz, who does Gonzo and Bunsen. They wanted to have it so that they would have several people doing it. I think eventually they realized that it doesn't work that way, Oz said. Back in 1982, Oz and Henson co-directed The Dark Crystal, a film that may not have found a wide audience at the time, but has developed an intense fandom in recent decades. When asked by an audience member about that upcoming Netflix series, Oz explained why he turned down an opportunity to be involved in a new project. I was asked to do it. I declined, Oz said. I don't think about puppets. I think about character. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be glib. I really don't think that way. I don't have any ideas at all. Oz also talked about reteaming with Rian Johnson for the director's upcoming release, Knives Out. They're letting Rian Johnson make movies still? Woo. Probably sit that one out. After working together for Yoda's appearance in Star Wars The Last Jedi, Johnson asked Oz to play a 2-day role in his latest film. He asked me to act in it, and I said, "Are you out of your friggin' mind?" But he wanted me there, Oz said. The reason I do those, and I believe every director should do this, is I need to know how frightening it is in front of the camera, and if I screw up, I can learn how to help when I direct an actor. Every director should get in front of the camera and see how frightening it is and how much the actors need you. Despite his less than favorable opinions on the current state of other franchises, Oz expressed his approval for the recent Star Wars titles. Oh boy. I love the movie, Oz said. All the people who didn't like this Jedi thing is just horse crap. It's about expectations. The movie didn't fill their expectation, but as filmmakers, we're not here to fulfill people's expectations. All right, this makes more sense now. One of our biggest complaints in Star Wars The Last Jedi is the way that Yoda acted, right? It's basically, it's not the wise Jedi Master Yoda, it's the crazy Yoda from Empire Strikes Back when he was trying to trick Luke Skywalker, correct? Maybe Frank Oz is shilling for Rian Johnson so that he can be in Knives Out. Maybe he's just senile. Maybe he's over the hill. I'm not going to hate on the guy. He has a legacy of work in front of him, but this comment irritates me, and this is everything that's wrong with the film industry right now. They don't like people having independent thoughts anymore. Then whenever they speak out about it, they want to shut you down. They want to call you a troll. This is crap, all right? When you have an established franchise of movies, you have more than, let's say even 2 movies. You have 2 movies and you got more coming on the way. You're going to have fans. That's the whole point. You want people to come to a movie and sit down in a theater and be a fan. Am I not wrong? Am I not right? I mean, this is the way things work. You're going to have an established franchise. You need to be nice to those people. You need to give them what they like. If you're going to subvert expectations, make it count. At least have good writing. At least have it be in character, all right? I don't think a lot of people thought that Spock would die in Star Trek The Wrath of Khan, but you know what? It was in character. It was logical for him to sacrifice himself to save his crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it just have it be good. It was a fantastic movie. Have it be good writing, okay? That's what we're saying. I don't understand where he's coming from when he says this. Yeah, a lot of people don't like The Last Jedi because it did so many things to disrail the Star Wars universe from being the thing that it is. I mean, introducing things that literally break the universe. If you could just light speed through a Star Destroyer, why didn't they do that a long time ago? Why didn't they use that to take down the Death Star? Why weren't there more commandos? Why didn't they just have a robot on the ship? Select something to go into hyperdrive and just shoot through something. There's too many problems there. You know what I mean? Why does Yoda come down and just, shoot lightning out of the sky for no reason and set something on fire? It's bizarre, all right? The movie was completely bizarre. It was out of character. It didn't feel like a Star Wars movie. Other than some of the images and the music, it didn't work. People still defend this freaking movie, and it's baffling to me. It's just, it's so bizarre, and every time that somebody complains, oh, fanboy, let me get my fanboy's tears mug, and yeah, okay, I'm rambling. I need to take it down a notch here. But yeah, what do you think about this? I mean, does this make you angry? Has Frank Oz lost his damn mind? At least that's what it feels like to me. Leave a comment down below. Let's get a conversation going about this. Yeah, Frank, it's been a trip, man, but I strongly disagree with you on this one. I just can't get behind that, all right? The whole purpose of making movies is to have people come see them. And if people don't show up and pay money for the tickets, there won't be other movies, all right? It's that simple. That's how it works. It's a business like anything else, but you have to entertain us customers if you want us to continue opening our wallets and giving you money, all right? That's just how it works. You need to come to terms that, okay, Frank Oz, make a movie for yourself. Let's see how that works out for you. Rian Johnson did that, but he had the Star Wars label on there. So we all showed up because we were excited at the end of The Force Awakens. But, yeah, over the shoulder, we're going to throw that out the window and we're going to make our own movie. And how'd that work out? Everything came to a slow crawl. It just came to a complete stop almost. So, anyways, you guys have yourselves a groovy day. This is the Groovinator signing out. Peace.